Well guys, welcome to Master English with Mr. Ridwan, and we are going to continue to the next skill. That is skill 10. Okay, skill 10 used noun clause connectors as a subject of correctly. Okay, as a subject. Last time in skill 9. Okay, you have to make a difference, skill 9 and skill 10. We can look at in skill 10 we saw the noun clause connector we use to introduce noun subject clause or noun object. In skill 10 we will see that in some case noun clause connector is not just a connector, but a noun clause connector can be the subject of clause at the same time. The subject of clause. Okay, look at in skill 10. For example, I don't know what is in the box. Okay, this is subject, this is verb, but this one is the object of verb. But object of verb in this connector is a subject of this verb. Okay, in a skill 9, there is subject, there is verb, there is connector in the middle, but this one in this connector is a subject. But in this situation, they is a object of verb because there is object, there is behind there is verb. Next, we are concrete about who will do the work. We subject verb. This is verb. Where's the subject? Is the subject is different with skill 9. Look at subject verb connector subject verb, except the connector in the first behind. Okay, subject verb, this one subject, this one's verb. Okay, noun clause is a subject, noun clause is a object. Back to skill 10. Whoever is coming to the party must bring a gift. Whoever, subject, verb, but a lot of them is a subject because a lot of them is noun clause. This is verb. Okay. In the first example, there's two clauses, I don't know and what is in the box. There are two clauses are joined by a connector what. Okay, in this important to understand that in this sentence the word what serve to function is both the subject of verb is and the connector that join the two clauses. Okay, the function too. Okay, as a subject of verb, and as a connector between this one, subject of this, but can be connector both of them. It's different in skill 9. Try to look at take a look back in skill 9. Well, for example for the paper and computers. Number 1, which one was on the television made me angry? Of course, we don't need we need subject as a connector noun clause because there are two verbs, made and was. Okay, of course this one not because only the subject. Of course we choose between C or D. If we have to pay attention to the meaning too. If we put D here, it's not get relation. Okay, it's not related to. When was the television made me angry? There's this one made me angry. Okay, when is talk about the time, but the answer is C. If we put C here, it's very appropriate. Yeah, what was on the television made me angry. What so what was the reason made me angry, not when. If when is talk about the time, what we need a reason. This made me angry. Okay, C. This is the Conclusion of noun clause connector as a subject. Whoever, what, whatever, whichever. Okay, noun clause in the middle, directly verb. Okay, this is a subject of this one. Subject, verb, and subject, verb. This one, noun clause as a object. Okay, this one subject, verb. A lot of them subject. This one is verb. You have to make different. Once you have to make a different. Skill 9 and skill 10. Try to make it different. So in this rotation, in skill 9, subject, verb, connector, subject, verb. Okay, but in this one, same here in skill 9, skill 7, if we put here in the connector. Okay, let's do exercise 10. Why it can be correct. Let's take a look. The game, subject, verb. Okay, subject. Oh, the game so consistent. This is subject. Until this is verb. Okay, this one is connector. Verb is 1, 2 as a subject. So correct. You should find out subject, verb, subject. Oh, there's no verb. This means that number 2 is incorrect. Back to number 3. This one is subject, verb. Okay, this one connector. This one is verb. This one connector as a subject too. This means that subject, verb. This one is because there is preposition. This means that object of preposition. This one object of preposition is mean that number 3 is correct. Number 4, whoever wants to take the dessert to spring break sign after office. Whoever is connectors once. Okay, verb, subject, verb, take the dessert one, but this one, oh, there's no verb here. Okay, it means that number 4 is incorrect. Number 5, subject, verb. Okay, subject, connector. Okay, there is this is connector as a subject, but there is subject again. It means that number 5 is incorrect. Okay, we don't need extra subject. This subject is connector as a subject. Number 6, the voters should elect the voter subject, verb. Okay, whichever is connector as a subject too. This one is a verb. Okay, it's totally incorrect. Number 7, it was difficult, subject, verb. We try to find out. Okay, this one is connector as a subject, verb. Okay, subject, verb. Okay, it's complete. This one subject, this one verb. A lot of them is subject. Okay, object, yeah. But if there's not this one, this is a subject, is a verb. This means number 7 is correct. Number 8, you subject, verb, connector. Okay, but there is no verb here. It's a connector. It can be as a subject. But if all of this noun, object of verb. Okay, number 9, subject, verb. Okay, it can be to be connector. Where is directly verb? Okay, because this one is subject. A lot of this one is subject. It means that this is the verb. Okay, it's totally correct. Number 10, subject, verb. This one is connector, but there is no verb here. So connector is a subject, there is no connector here. Okay, I say it's a subject because if we pull out the sentence, not join this one, but if join this one, it's a subject, verb, it's a object of preposition because there is with. Okay, I think you can understand. So you may learn in your home and open again skill 9 and skill 10 how to make it different both of them. See ya.